Artwork that was made by someone very talented. He is a barber, but he is also an artist. Inspired right here, this clipper, inspired by the FX 880. I thought that was so cool, and this is something that I don't think you can find. So it's very unique, and it's a clipper that I truly love and use every day. So I figured, why not purchase this this beautiful work of art. It's really nice when you can display it. You can pretty much display this anywhere, and it looks beautiful. It all depends on what value things have, and it's weird, as I start to collect artwork, some people are like, what, are you crazy, you paid that much for that? It all depends on how much it's worth to you. So I definitely recommend you check out this artist. His name is Nesto, Nesto, and that's 156 on Instagram. Check out all the stuff that he has. He can actually custom make things for you.
No problem. I shall transform your hair, create a masterpiece. I am an artiste with a pair of scissors.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salon. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. I got a show where you can listen and view. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. Bringing barbers and stylists together with the ScissorSalute. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. One cut, two cut, three cut, four. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy. Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the stubble grow.
ScissorSalute.
Welcome to the ScissorSalute show. I'm sorry, you caught me in the mid-posting. I'm in the middle of posting on the IG stories. I'm your host, Theolada Barber, my co-host.
Blazing Blush.
And representative and creator of the BBA.
Dante Financial, ScissorSalute, everyone.
Welcome to the ScissorSalute show. The ScissorSalute is a gesture, compliment, greeting, lifestyle, and brand dedicated to bringing barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists together worldwide. And we use the ScissorSalute show as an outlet to actually make that happen. Every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we give the opportunity for the visual artists to come down here and showcase their skills live on the show, while also conducting interviews with them so you can find out how they got started, where they currently are, where they plan to be going on their journey. This is the age of the independent educator, and I feel like this is the perfect platform for you to come down to see if you got what it takes. A lot of people want to try something like that, and you never know if you have what it takes if you don't get out there. And what the ScissorSalute show does is helps you readjust and acclimate to your environment. I look at that, acclimate. I feel like Stephen A. Smith. I should have just be like, so you can get used to it.
Well, acclimate is so you can get used to it.
Yeah, so you can get used to it. So there we have a young barber right there. He's showcasing. He's just because he's young doesn't mean that he's not up to it. But the whole point that I'm making is, you can find out how, you can hear your voice on the microphone, and you can be showcasing outside of your comfort zone to see if you have what it takes. We also offer the tutorial option, but that's up to you. And if you'd like to showcase with us, advertise with us, or book us for your next event, you can email us scissorsalute@yahoo.com. Please leave all your contact information, and we'll get back to you in the order that the emails receive. I like this. Is this what we're seeing live right now, the split? Or, okay, now we just want the picture. Okay. So now, you guys got to understand there's a monitor in front of us. We got to ScissorSalute Strong Island TV because they're doing a lot of big things.
ScissorSalute to them.
This is StrongIsland.tv. This is their this is their 4th studio since we've been here 4 years. We started off in the owner, L.A., his basement, very cozy environment. Then we moved over to the Blue Studio. I call it Blue Studio because the walls is like blue. And then we moved to the studio, which is right around the corner, and now we're in a new studio. So we're used to seeing the showcase right in front of us, but now we're using a monitor.
Leveling up.
And like I said, the show was co-produced by the co-owner of the ScissorSalute, New York and Queen, produced by the owner, Sefro. We are streaming right now via StrongIsland.tv on Facebook, and LA's on the boards. Underneath my finger right here is the share button. So if you can, do me a favor. If you want to show some support for the ScissorSalute show, it's very simple. Press that share button and put it on your feed. And hopefully they do the same. Would like to thank everybody who's been using the hashtag. We're up to 619,000. I just checked it before. So that's big right there. And follow us on YouTube, ScissorSalute Show. So it'll be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, ScissorSalute Show, all across the board. Make sure you follow us. Let's do a recap of last week's show.
Last week we had in the studio demo from an artist shaving specialist, Harry Lee Houdini.
He's also a Babylist Pro educator as well.
And always just entertaining to watch, period. He just doesn't cut. He gives you a show as well. He's a
magician. You see his page, right? He's like levitating and stuff. He's also a photographer, DJ, and he is the creator and owner of Houdini Style Apparel.
Right, and those dope hats.
Yeah, so this guy's definitely a jack of all trades. He's very passionate about what he does, and he is very eager to show people that might not understand some techniques of barbering. I feel like he is a great translator.
Yeah.
Of hair.
And he transformed that guy because he came in here. I mean, he's a good-looking guy, obviously, but he didn't look like that.
That's like the official ScissorSalute model right there.
Yeah.
That was probably Andrew. That was his fifth time getting a haircut on the show.
Andrew the model.
Yeah. Salute to him. And then we also had from the Zeppelin Barbershop located in Bricktown Township, New Jersey. Yeah. Sorry, Brick Township, New Jersey. Cuts by Lindo. Young guy, young barber, but he's so polished and he's impressive because he sat next to us and hosted the show with us for a little bit. Really smart guy.
And that's the first father and son combo done on the show. That young man right there caught his first haircut live on the ScissorSalute show. The first 15 minutes, as you know, when you're cutting a kid, you got about 15 minutes to do what you have to do. Because then that's it. The attention span.
Yeah, that made me nervous. That
was he
serious.
sat in a chair like a champ, and then he's a kid. But Cuts by Lindo stuck it out, gave the kid a great haircut, as you see. You can see the father right there, happy with his haircut from Harry Houdini, and the young man happy with his haircut from Cuts by Lindo, who is also a traveling barber. And so a lot of people. Now, maybe not a lot of people, but I think it's definitely worth what's going on as a traveling barber. What is the prices looking like? And some people might feel nervous about it. If you would like to ask him questions, you can hit him up on Instagram, KUTZBYLINDO.
And we also had Dante with us last week, and he's with us this week, dropping some knowledge about the ABA, right?
No, BBA.
Oh, sorry, BBA.
Yes, I'm here to talk about, give more insight of the BBA, a little bit more breakdown so people could have more of an understanding. So far, the response has been great. ScissorSalute to everyone out there that's been reposting, signing
the petition.
Yeah, and getting the word out there. This means a lot. It's just not, like I mentioned before, it's not about for me. It's about for y'all, not only for y'all, but your families. But we give more into detail in a little bit.
Yep, for the future.
Then we also had Josh from Ocean State Barber Association and Mariana La Valvera, two other young barbers as well. Mariana's just getting started, and she hasn't really gotten into a shop yet, but she's slowly making that transition. So salute to both of them. And we wish them all the best in their future.
Yeah, well, Josh has the Ocean State _Barbers Association for trying to get Rhode Island to basically come together and something positive for the state. Mariana is a barber that stopped barbering for a little bit and then came back and is basically, hopefully, through experience, will find her way. And I feel like you're going to find your way.
Yeah.
My advice to anybody who's watching a show that is just getting into the profession, you will make money but your attendance is going to reflect what you make. In this profession, we are in control of what we make, how much money we make, by your experience and your hours that you put in the shop. Basic fundamentals. If you're saying that you work from 10 to 8, then make sure that you're there at least at 9:50 and leaving at like 8:15. Yeah. You know, I'm not perfect, but I'm saying, yeah, that's some good advice. You know, not all coaches won a championship game, but they're great coaches.
Sure, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So let's get into who do we have this week. This week's showcase or not, which I'm gonna do right now because you just jumped into last week. I do the last week, but you came in the last week.
I thought you were doing it.
No,
You
no.
didn't say anything, and I was like, all right, I guess
You
I'm
took right. I
doing
was
it.
getting ready to go, and you just my lips were ready to go, and you just took it. Just and that's rare.
Sorry.
I ain't gonna cut you off. You did great. So let's get into this week showcasing from New Flavor Cuts, located in Jersey City. Christopher Perez. He switched his name. I remember he was Yo Chris. He was Yo Chris, and now he's Chris.xav. We could ask him why the name changed or whatever. I do understand that he's at a different position now at New Flavor Cuts. His father owns the shop, but he's running the shop.
Scissor salute to that.
He's running the shop. It's a great location, New Flavor Cuts. Probably one of the only shops that you see that also has a tattoo parlor up in there.
Oh.
And they keep it very traditional. You guys have DJs there, DJing there, and looks like a great place to work. And I definitely like to ScissorSalute Sal, who's not in the studio. I was looking forward to seeing him. Sal has been a supporter of the ScissorSalute show and a supporter of myself. We've talked on the phone numerous times. We've had plenty of conversations, and definitely like to ScissorSalute Sal and the family too, because I understand he's doing something with his daughter right now. So ScissorSalute to that. And we also have Richard, which is Instagram is rich.thebarber, and definitely gonna have a great time interviewing him. But here goes the thing. He's cutting his model's hair, and his model's got to go because he's a college student right there. So salute to the man taking the time out from his studies to come over here to the ScissorSalute show and get his hair cut. Then he got to go back and hit the books. Chris is going to cut Rich's hair. So Rich is going to be mic'd up while we're doing the interview, and he's going to be getting interviewed while he's getting his hair cut. So this is good right here. And financial segment with Barber and Beauty Association's own Dante_financial, who is sitting right next to us now. It's going to be great for give him a chance to elaborate on what exactly the BBA is. And if you're watching the show again, please press the share button, share the show. And I know all the barbers and hairstylists have been, you've talked about this. We cannot be the only barbershop that's talked about we don't have benefits or anything like that. We can't be the only shop. Other shops and salons have to be, there's got to be some sort of discussion going on, and Dante is going to be breaking that down a little bit later. And we see the young man right there. The young man's getting a skin fade right now, and I believe the barber's using, is those Black Masters? Those Black Masters? Okay, so he has the Black Masters. Annis Masters. A lot of barbers love Annis Masters.
I can't wait until I get that.
I love the Dem.
Yeah.
I love the Demasters. I had the Cherry Reds, which some people call the Iron Mans.
Yeah.
And I put the surgical blade on them. I got them tattooed, like, you know, engraved. And I put the thing in the wire so they won't get wrapped up. But then I just heard a lot of barbers coming in here on the ScissorSalute show, ScissorSalute to Jubei. And a couple of barbers in the shop talked about the cordless. And then I got the magic clips in my hand and I haven't put them down.
So right now, only
it's just the freedom. You feel like, I feel like I could do an infomercial. Come outside the shop, get on my knees, praying to the sky. Like, the freedom! I'm free.
So right now, those are your go-to clippers.
Those are the only clippers. I also have a pair of Babyliss 673s too. I have a pair of, it's just, I'm loving the freedom. You're talking about 18 years I've been doing this, so it's 18 years of this, 18 years of this, 18 years of just you're at your station and the cords are on the floor, you accidentally step on them, and the clippers take a tumble. You know, you're not at your station, someone's lurking around, because it always happens, and it can't be the only shop, and someone knocks down your buzzers or whatever. I also have the clipper caddy, too, so I don't have my buzzers on the hook. I got the clipper caddy.
Oh, okay. My
My
teacher
custom
keeps
cuts
telling
for
me to get Astor 76s. I don't know why, but that's
Well,
what he prefers. So
Diamond D the Barber, if he's watching this program right now, he always gets on us because he always talks about metal guards. Doing a haircut with metal guards. Excuse me. He prefers the metal guards, and he especially prefers them when he's cutting people with thicker texture hair. He says the fade just sits better, lasts longer, and you can definitely see the difference. So you just getting started. Why not learn how to fade with them?
okay.
Learn how to fade with them. Now, here's the thing when it comes down to being a barber. I would recommend that you learn as much different techniques that you can learn. Are you going to use all them techniques? You never know. The more techniques you know is just going to advance you because the canvas is always constantly changing. So each canvas that sits in your chair might have their own combination. May have their own like locker combination. You know how you got a locker combination? So each person that sits in your chair, it's a different canvas. Yeah, you might be able to do the haircut, use these tools to do every haircut, but let's say if you added this, you added that, it might eliminate time, might make the haircuts a little bit better. You know, like people who use shears and they don't like thinning shears. If they knew that the thinning shears is going to reduce the bulk and reduce your time of going in there with the shears and you just hitting them with the thinning shears, it reduces the bulk and reduces the time. Because everything's, when it comes to doing what we do, although we want to provide the right service, we know time is money.
Yeah.
You're trying to eliminate time. You don't want to add on time. If you got someone that you've been cutting for how many years and you got them down to a format to get them out of the chair, in and out of the chair for 25 minutes, you don't want to add another 10. It's going to be costly as the week goes on and the months go on and the years go by. You're losing money out on extra time. So I would recommend learning all the different techniques that you can. Try them out. Even someone who's not that good at barbering, if they got a technique, take it. And here goes another thing. You got to be able to take criticism. And you know what? Anybody could judge a haircut. They don't have to be a great barber to realize
It's a bad haircut.
you left a line in someone's head. It doesn't take a great barber to see that. Or you left hair on the bottom of their person's neck. Doesn't take a great barber to, you know, the average Joe could be like, oh my. Look to the right, look to the left. Oh, that's two different type of beards. You clearly have two different type of beards. Now, what are you talking about? You gotta be able to take criticism. That's it. I just started learning how to take criticism, like this morning.
Oh, okay.
you know, it is what it is. No one's perfect.
Wifey did it, right?
No, you know what it is? No one's perfect. I'm just trying to give you advice to get through what's going on. Like you do makeup. Makeup is your trade, right? Now, did you pick up airbrushing or everything has been hands-on?
Hands-on.
Hands-on, but what do you feel about airbrushing?
It cuts down the time, definitely, and it gives more of a flawless finish.
Right, and it's what I hear. I know that the airbrushing is good for weddings,
Right, because it cuts down that time.
Cuts down the time. Extreme heat that the person's going through, going down the dance floor, cutting up the rug, doing electric boogie, oogie, oogie, and all that other stuff, the chicken dance, and all the different dances they got to do. And I know the airbrush lasts.
Yeah, it lasts way longer because actually, now that you mention that, the wedding my best friend's wedding that I did in Jamaica, it was so hot.
No, Jamaica's gonna be hot.
And the makeup didn't last. I didn't have an airbrush machine.
Were you walking around with the makeup so when she sat down?
Well, I was in the wedding.
She's sitting down and you're on some, hold up.
I was in the wedding too, so that was a challenge. So I'm definitely looking into, once I finish barber school, because right now I'm not really focusing on makeup too much. Once I finish barber school, I'll definitely invest in the airbrush machine because of that, because it definitely does last longer.
Yeah, well, that's why a lot of makeup artists that have come on the show, one question I always ask them is Halloween. I always bring up Halloween when it comes to makeup artists because now it's, number one, you're taking the fun, and now you can get paid for fun. Chauncey the Barber, ScissorSalute to Chauncey the Barber, and his girlfriend Sarah. They got bamboozled. I'm not gonna lie. Beginning of October comes, they get invited to a party. Wifey texts back. His wifey texts back. Should we get dressed? The response, LOL, yes, get dressed. I think the person meant like put clothes on, come to the party.
Right.
No.
Don't come
Chauncey
naked.
and wifey took it upon themselves to get this Halloween theme going. She did an amazing job because Chauncey looked like straight like wolf, like it was a great wolf, and she did a great job on her makeup. They get to the party, they're the only people in costumes.
Oh.
But here's the kicker: he posted up, she posted up. They put it on Facebook. She was booked for Halloween weekend.
ScissorSalute to that.
Wow.
Because people was just like, oh, and this is not what she does. She's an artist, and she just took her passion for art and was able to, you know, take makeup and make it happen. So now you got these makeup artists who are used to doing elegant stuff. They can have their fun. They're not special effects or whatever, but they understand it.
Right.
So now a makeup artist is able to take advantage of Halloween, and if you're good enough at it and you put it out there, you might be getting a phone call like, hey, I need my makeup done. And to my understanding, she was doing makeup all weekend because, you know, Halloween fell on Tuesday. So you got a Halloween party Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
And, you know, she pretty much was able to do it on the weekend. And now she's an artist. She loves doing art. You can check out Chauncey the Barber. No, just Chauncey on Instagram. She did like Batman on a chalkboard. So this is someone who loves art. So you get a chance to do it. And the point that we're talking about here is learning different techniques. I'm sure there's techniques that you've learned as a makeup artist from other people. Like, oh wow, that's all you do to get that look?
Well, not for nothing. I picked it up on YouTube. That's how I learned how to do makeup, on YouTube.
I'm going to have to get on YouTube, show my
Yeah.
daughter. Although my daughter's doing it off of YouTube.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's free. You get to look at it in the comfort of your own home whenever you can. And, I mean, it's just as good as watching somebody in a classroom.
Well, yeah, you have Badaset Cuts who learned
He learned how to braid
braiding on YouTube. Jay Sapphire, who learned how to do special effects makeup on YouTube. And there's a lot of things that you can learn off YouTube.
Pretty Braids by Raya, she said that she learned on YouTube too. So
So you gotta keep it moving right here. So again, you're watching the ScissorSalute Show. This is a live program where we give the opportunity for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists to come down here and showcase their skills. If you would like to do so, you can email us, scissorsalute@yahoo.com. Please leave your contact information, and we'll get back to you in the order that the email's received. While you're watching the program, way underneath my finger right here, well, it's actually underneath the ScissorSalute Show. Press the share button, share it on your feed. You can press it one more time and invite as much people as you can. Usually if you see me on my phone, I'm inviting people and trying to do a couple posts. I missed a couple posts because...
inviting everybody.
Yeah.
Come on.
The timing was bad. So right now we're just going to get to the cut cam. The cut cam is a time where we give them a little bit of time to themselves to do what they do right there. And Rich right now is doing a skin fade. Can't really see what guard he has on. So hold up, that's a purple guard. But from the distance, I'm going to say that is the 1 or the 1/16th. He's past the number 2. He's gone on it. And he looks like he's fading bulk down. So he's fading from the top to bottom. And when you see him lowering the level and closing the lever, that is open blade when it's down. Chris, open blade when it's down. Open blade when it's down. That means it is at its longest point. Then when you see him close the lever all the way, that means it's at its shortest point. So basically, if you're someone who fades with guards, I fade with guards. There's really nothing wrong with fading with guards. There's really no wrong way or right way to do hair. There's different techniques to help you so you don't wear yourself out. You know.
I see everybody using those purple guards. Are they just
Well,
better?
you know what it is? They're magnetic guards.
Okay.
They're not jumping off the clip. some of the clips that you will see, they will jump off. And sometimes they don't go on the right way, and you think they're on the right way, and they jump off. Just
Wow.
completely
In the
come
middle.
off.
in the middle
Looking
of the
like
car?
a limpet.
No.
Hold on.
So I need to get the purple card. Do you use the purple card?
Yeah, I do use
ScissorSalute. Nice to meet you.
Good. Nice to meet you.
You use the purple cards too?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now we're going to go to the Dubon with Always Pro. The Law, our man, New York City, is in the studio. Well, he's not here, but we're going to play a little bit of a commercial for him. And we'll be right back with this interview with Chris.xav. Still have the tattoo parlor?
No, we actually closed that down this week. We are going to, yeah. I got plans for down there, but not. We're working on it.
Well, that's another thing too. You guys own the building.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
This is different. Like,
Salute to
this
that.
is totally different right here. This is not like just like renting. They own the building.
Yeah. So shut down the tattoo shop last week and started moving all the chairs out and everything.
Why is that?
Why? They were doing good, but business is business, so we had to cut ties.
See, that's what I mean. Like he right now is basically running the shop now.
Yeah. Not easy. Definitely not easy.
So and you guys are still doing commission there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Commission. Yeah.
So here's a barbershop that's just doing commission. Do you feel like it's harder on commission, or would you rather do the renting?
As an owner, I believe commission is better. You know, you take a certain percentage, whether good weeks, bad weeks, everybody kind of breaks bread evenly, per se. Commission, yeah, it'd be a lot easier throughout the week. You know, you just gotta worry about getting your money at the end of the week. But as an owner, Christmas time come around, Thanksgiving next week, you know, you're gonna get your money.
Oh no, I feel you. It's just, you know, it's just a lot of people come on the show. You have, someone like me. I do booth rent. You have others who, where we are, it will be like a commission for a beginner because rent. Sometimes people are gonna come up a little light on the rent.
What's good rent for the booth? You think? Because in Jersey it's illegal.
You see, so that's good. Okay, so that eliminates that.
I mean,
that eliminates that right there.
You're gonna do it regardless of whatever.
Well, I mean, you have a legit business. You definitely don't want to take the chances.
Yeah, of course.
But everything out here ranges. I've talked to certain barbers. Some barbers that come on the show and they pay $150, $1 something, and they're very busy. And the owner would cut them some slack because they bring that much traffic to the establishment. They're very professional, so they get that. I've talked to I'm at 200. I've talked to other barbers where it's 275, $3 and change a week.
That's a lot.
Huh? But it all depends on the shop, the team that you have in there. Basically, I say this all the time on the show. There's barbershops, and then there's a place of business. If you plan on opening up a barbershop, you're going to limit the money that you make. You open up a place of business, now you're dealing with more type of an income. Everyone's on the same page. As I was talking to you before the show, the importance of an upsell. Now, hairstylists have capitalized on upsells since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. Since hairstylists have been doing what they're doing, they are programmed. If you ever talk to a hairstylist, they are programmed to download data. I don't know how many hairstylists we had on the show. After they get interviewed, they just want to sit there and watch the barber cut hair. Do you mind? Well, no, go ahead. And they are just sitting there studying. A new product comes up, they got it. They might get a receipt. Joanne's coming in. This is her fourth time coming in the past 2 months. She usually buys something. Then the hairstylist will say, "Hey, Joanne, you gonna take any more of the shampoo?" Yeah. But they know the importance of an upsell. Barbers, barbers have, but not everybody. Now all the barbers are starting to understand the importance of an upsell because all these different products that are coming out. I was just telling you before the product that we have at the shop, we have 2 of them. I don't sit there and push it on them. I use the product on them. If do you want some gel or some pomade? Yeah, put it in there. What is that? Where can I get that? Oh, we got it right here. I don't sit there and be like, do you like gel? Do you like pomade? How about both of them? You can mix it and make your own. No, I don't push it like that. And that's the same thing when you do with Maestro's, the beard butter. I don't push it like that. I use it. Wow, that smells great. Where could I get it? Right here.
Question: do you get commission for selling product?
Now, the commission, the gel that I told you, I get commission from Chauncey, but to me, it's also a sport.
Okay.
And the commission that I get off of with Chauncey, it's not that big at all, but it's sport. It keeps me in tune. Now, the beer product, I get good. It's a good deal because Chauncey allows me to sell at my booth. I also have gel that I bought off of the guy who comes around selling products. You got one of them?
We got like 4 of them.
And coming to the shop
Tuesday or Wednesday.
he came in there. He came in there with like an 8-pack or like 10-pack of the small gummy gels.
Okay. On
a good deal. And now you can sell that small gummy gel for like $10. I was buying it at like $3 each. $3 each. I'm gonna sell it for $10, making $7 on each one. It's again, wow, Eli, you talking small money. No, I'm not, because if I cut someone's hair and it's a $30 appointment, and then he buys gel or whatever, there goes right there. I just turned a $30 haircut to a $37 haircut. Nice. If I do that 8 more times or whatever, everything's gonna add up. That's the importance of an upsell.
And that's not including tip too.
Well, yeah, it's not including the tip, but it comes down to if everybody's on the right page, the same track, there's money to be made. How important is it that everybody at your establishment is on the same page, coming in on time, leaving? How important is that?
That is probably the hardest thing to do. as where I'm at right now. Getting everybody to be on the same page. Have, for me, I try to be busy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because those are the harder days where everybody's like slow still. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you still got guys sitting at their stations waiting for people. Cool, they'll leave, go get food, whatever, come back. But that's like the hardest part for them to be like, listen, if I could get my Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that frees up Thursday, Friday, Saturday for a lot of new people, plus whoever needs it. That's where I try to get them at, but it's hard. Being young, it's just like they don't want to listen because they think I'm, young, not ready yet. But I got to kind of got a formula going because I'm busy like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not gonna lie, it's hard. It's hard.
Well, this gentleman right here, 4 years ago, I don't even know if we was talking to the person throwing the event, see if he was even old enough to compete.
Yeah, oh man, that was
he
in
went to
Miami,
Miami,
right? Yeah.
and he competed in Miami, and
did
it.
In.
He did it. Yeah.
How old were you?
I was probably like 17, 18.
Yeah, he did a haircut. He did a nice haircut, but
It was bad,
at the
guys.
same
It was
time,
bad. It was a very bad haircut.
yeah, but at the same time, you got to see what is out there.
Yeah.
What is out there. So you not placing or whatever, definitely you was able to take notes on what you need to do next time. And you competed again and again, and then you took first place in your hometown.
Yeah.
ScissorSalute to that.
Took first place in your hometown, and then you continued to compete. You've placed here, you've placed there. So it's all comes down to experience, and that's what we're talking about here now. It's even when it comes to income, it comes with experience, and even when it comes to competing, yeah, you're gonna have some people that get out there. There's exceptions to everything. They will get out there and they win. That's just how it goes. But to others, someone like yourself, who was just relentless, perseverance, and didn't give up, you got that first place trophy. And I remember when we was in Miami, you was like, I want that exotics trophy.
Yeah.
It's almost like a barber who wants to be reposted. You want to be reposted by Barbershop Connect.
Of course.
It's great when you get reposted on everything else. It's great. But you want to be posted on Barbershop Connect. You're stepping out with a whole different swagger in the morning. You wake up, you're checking your phone. You're like, oh, you putting it into all the group chats that you in. They gonna be on PSC, fool. Whoa, you stepping in the shop. You might be cutting hair with sunglasses on. You might feel like they gotta buy you breakfast. Yo, breakfast on you. You buying me breakfast, right? Look. Oh, it's something. Oh, there goes another like. It's just like that's what you want. I feel you want that exotic trophy,
Of course.
and then you want to step to that Super Bowl and take it to the CT Barber Expo.
Yeah.
So it's like exotics. You get the. It's like exotics. You get the respect. You get that first place trophy. Now you got the pump. You got the hunger, and now you want to take it to the worlds, which is the CT Barber Expo. CT Barber Expo got people flying in from different countries or whatever. You're competing up against some of the best. You're competing up against educators. You're in there, man. You hear that Rocky Balboa music going on in your head.
I hear Biggie.
You hear Biggie?
I hear Biggie.
Oh,
ScissorSalute to
okay.
that.
But you're hearing the Biggie song with the Rocky theme.
No, I hear Victory actually.
Victory is the one with the freaking Rocky theme.
that
Right?
is
It's
the
Rocky.
Rocky
It has the
music.
Rocky anthem up in there. That's Biggie just took Rocky was on some check this out. I'm gonna make the Rocky anthem for these street cats out here. But yeah, I see that he competed. I was there when he first competed in Exotics in Miami, and I was there in New Jersey when he took it home. So it just goes to show you get out there, you might not be good at it at first, but it all depends how bad you want it. It also comes down to you're cutting hair, it's slow, I know it's slow, but guess what? Slow dough is better than no dough. That's just how it goes. So if it's a slow day, what good is it going to do you taking an extended break? What good is it going to be you taking an extended break with a client and you go and put something in the air? Nothing good is going to come out of that, because now when you get back there, say someone comes in, can you cut my son's hair? Now you all lifted and you got a 2-year-old kid to cut.
What?
And you're there licking your lips like, and the boss looking at you like, Charlie, you got to cut this hair. And you there like, oh man, yo, Yo, what you gonna get? Nah, man, it's not gonna be like that. Cause now the mom gonna be like, oh, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want the sleepy head to cut my son's hair. So it's better to just be in there, take
Ready
your
to go.
time. You gotta earn your stripes in this profession. You have to earn your stripes. You know how? Again, explain the experience that you went through. Again, because I keep on bringing this up because this is, to me, I feel like it's very important. You went from a barber to now running the establishment. Explain the importance of patience and earning your stripes.
Man, I've been cutting hair since I was like 12 years old. So
Wow.
stripes between 12 to 17 were a lot. That was a lot of years of doing nothing. It was like, I gotta take that kid. That was that kid year. From college on, nah, it was a big change. That was me. That was when you met me and we were competing.
Yes.
That was that transition. Now it's just like, I gotta make sure everybody gets this haircut. Whoever walks through that door, don't let them leave. Gotta make the shop money. It's not easy. Because you got the lazy barber that's great at cutting hair, but he'll be on the phone freaking waiting for hopefully the bachata to come on so then he can get up and get excited. You know who you are if you're watching.
You have a Dominican barber?
Of course.
The bachata barber.
The bachata barber,
The
you know.
dancing barber in the shop.
The one that listens to bachata and looks at the guy that walks in and just puts his head back down. And I'll be like, oh, who you waiting
Wait for that big money. He wants that big money.
Oh, it's a kid, you know, 65% of the time. I'm like, hey, yo, let's go. Like, he'd be like, oh, who are you waiting for?
That's
I'm
what you gotta say. You gotta send him a text.
Yeah, I feel like sending a text. I gotta look at him like 3 times, like, because he's next to me. So it's like,
Are you cutting?
yeah.
No, I mean it happens. It happens in every shop. Like
Yeah,
you
you know.
take a round the way shop. I'm pretty sure a blonde haired dude walks in there with long hair. There's gonna be plenty of barbers going to the bathroom saying they got someone coming in and going out. Yo, I gotta go pick up my daughter. You know, it's the same thing at a
Sometimes,
white barber shop. A black dude walk up in there. And I'm not saying not all white shops, but you know, sometimes it go down like that. You start
It's a
sweating.
quicker response when the black guy walks through the door. Oh, shoot, there it is.
Well, you know, again, we've talked about in the beginning of the show
Yeah.
is learning different techniques. When you're cutting a thicker texture, I'm going to give you some advice. Go with the grain before you go against the grain.
Yeah.
That's just going to be a thicker texture hair. When you're cutting someone, a black person that has that, you know, thicker hair, go with the grain before you go against the grain. Because when you go with the grain, a lot's going to get explained. You know, when you're cutting somebody with blonde hair, you know, and they talk about they want a skin fade, please let them know that skin is down to the damn skin.
Yeah, of course.
They will get a number 1 and it looks like a skin fade. A number 1 looks like a skin fade. Like they literally would be like, oh, I did it. Oh, that's not what I said. My man, what does skin fade sound like? Okay, tell me, please. Please, someone. So, you know, again, it comes down to learning different techniques. Once again, you're watching the ScissorSalute Show. This program is live, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, every Monday night. If you're watching the program, please press the share button on Facebook Live. We're located in Long Island, New York, StrongIsland.tv, and here we are, the live show. If you're wondering why there's a guitar there, it's because this is a TV studio. There's a lot of different things that go on. But actually, Rich is going to get done cutting that hair. He's going to pick up the guitar and do a live demonstration of the national anthem.
He loves karaoke.
I'm just playing.
We do
But
karaoke
that
Saturdays.
fade is very serious. It's just as serious as the model in his chair.
Yeah, he's pretty serious.
But this guy just took time out. He's going to go home and study.
Yeah, no, he's actually studying while he's getting a cut. So.
Someone's holding up a laptop in front of him?
Oh, ScissorSalute to
Oh,
that.
that's why he got
wow.
the game face
So,
on.
Rich,
Yeah, he definitely does right there.
do you
No,
have
it's
any
med school, man. It's crazy. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say, med school?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doctor,
man.
uh-oh.
Future doctor, future nurse.
Do you have any
nurse,
female
even
barbers?
nurse.
We did at one point. It's hard to come around to one that's ready in Jersey. We had Lady J used to be with us. At one
Lady
point.
J Cuts.
Yeah, Lady J Cuts. Yeah, yeah. She used to be with us for 6 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know who that is.
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
the side
Yeah,
cut, right?
She was with us, and then ScissorSalute to her, you know. And it was time for her to go. She made a power move, and after that, there was just no more females that we could take.
No.
No.
Well, what are you looking for when it comes to a female barber?
Just someone that's ready to, if they have clientele, good. If not, don't worry about that. You know, you're going to take the walk-ins, obviously. Okay, build your clientele. Just somebody that can cut already. In Jersey City, it's hard to find one that can cut already. It's kind of rare. I guess out here is a little bit more, is more people. You know, Jersey City now is very small. There's barbers everywhere, but female is hard to come by, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know one thing, it's people say, oh, Long Island, Long Island. Between Nassau County and Suffolk County, I believe there's 3 million people on this island. And trust me, Long Island, we get that traffic even out there in freaking West Bubble, wherever I'm located out there. Boondocks, traffic is crazy. But I definitely think when it comes to finding a barber, female, male, whatever it is, you just want that consistency. If you're finding someone, you want that consistency. If you're an owner of any establishment, I think you should just start with the basic fundamentals. Do you have a driver's license? No. Ooh. That might hurt you. 'Cause I know there's exceptions, and there's people watching this right now like, yo, Eli, I don't have a driver's license. That don't mean nothing, man. I could cut hair. Okay, that's you. But I know if I'm an owner and you don't have a driver's license and you're like 30-something years old, already that's a red flag. Already I'm like, oh, man.
I don't have one.
No, but you also live in the boroughs.
Yeah.
There's people who live in the boroughs who don't have vehicles at all. Like, well, I'm licensed, man. I'm going to take the subway. I'm going to take an Uber, and everything is, I'm going to walk.
My boy Rich over there, yep.
Shout
out, Rich.
Yeah, you know, it's different. But out here, I want, like, DL Master Barber has come on the show. ScissorSalute to DL. He was on here back in March.
He travels a lot, right?
Well, he came here off the IBS hair show and off of BarberCon. He emceed at BarberCon. He came in here and said, if your credit score isn't good enough, you're not getting hired. And before he hires you, he needs to talk to your significant other.
Why?
Because he needs to let them know they're going to be in here cutting.
I like that a lot.
But a lot of the things that he was talking about was, first of all, if you ever come around DL Master Ball, make sure you have your notes out on your phone. Or a pencil or paper. Because everything he doesn't, even when he orders his food, it sounds like a gem. He can just be like ordering food, ordering pizza, be like, let me get a pizza pie with cheese. And you'd be like, man, yeah, I never ordered pizza like that in that order. It makes sense. So he was in here basically talking about his establishment, but at the same time, he coaches the people that work out of his establishment. I don't recall the number, but he was given the number off of people that he worked for him that opened up their own barbershops. The numbers, high. It's high. But he also has that in there. You open up your own shop, it can't be that far. You know, that's why I've been approached plenty of times. Oh, let's open up a shop. No one's going to want to work for me because I'm going to give them a lease. The same way, if you was to rent an apartment, you go and rent an apartment, you got to fill out a lease. That's the same thing I do as an owner to a business that comes down to a barbershop. It's not guaranteed time. It's going to guarantee I'm going to need first week's rent, last week's rent. So you're not going to skedaddle on me. You're not going to be able to work within 7 square miles because you're not going to learn, come into the establishment, maybe pick up the way we do things and then go set up shop right up the block. That happened with Uncle Philly's. Uncle Philly's is a barbershop that is like, that I started cutting hair at. Customers was in there evaluating, seeing everything, asking questions. Next thing you know, 2 miles up the block, a barbershop opens up. After the owner pretty much showed what was going on. Now, the people who will argue in Suffolk County, Brookhaven area, who had the better barbershop at the time, it is what it is. But Uncle Philly's basically showed that whole Brookhaven area, hey, don't charge $10 for a haircut. And if you're going to charge $10 for a haircut, charge $10 on a walk-in, and let's do this $20 appointment. Now, this is back in '96. $20 appointments. $30 chair. There was a $30 chair in the barbershop. $30 chair. And then it was $25 before hours, $30 after hours. All haircuts on the holidays was 20-something and change. This is back in '96.
So what is it now?
Yeah, good point.
Well, that place,
closed.
It closed. But haircuts is still, now haircuts in that town are still about the same amount of money.
$10, $20?
No, it's you know, a lot of the shops, $15 on a walk-in. Where we work, Jedi Barbershop, we have a lot of read the small print. price. You
So
know,
what's it start at? What's it start at?
a lot of us are, we're old, 40 years old. A couple of us is 40 years old, 39, and we believe in giving back to the community. Like a parent walks in there with 4 kids. I'm not going to be like, well, listen, your son wanted his eyebrows done, and this done, and this done, and this done, and this done.
$100.
$30 for each of them. No, we try to work it out or whatever. If I'm having a good day and I'm cutting one of the 4 or whatever, I might only charge them $10 if I'm having a good day, because then the parents, you can see the parents like they want to come and get their hair cut in our place because we're that nice, but the money. So basically it comes off like this. You ask me, that's when I break it down.
All
You sit down in the chair and you ask me, that's when I break it down, because now you're asking, I think you're cheap. I think you're cheap. And before I kick you back to the street, I'm going to let the prices leak. So it's $15. You want your beard done, I'm going to add another $5. You want the razor on that, I'm going to add another $2. Oh, you want your eyebrows done, I'm going to add another $2.
So you basically set up different categories, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do the haircut, it's
Anything
$15.
extra is
Yeah.
extra.
Any haircut at all, $15.
Any haircut pretty much is, no, we do have a price list that says specialized haircut. So if you want a flat top or whatever, but again, I rarely.
So what's that $15? Like a Caesar kind of haircut?
Even a fade.
A fade at $15?
Even a fade. It's because it's like I've given back to the people. I have a true belief. I say it here on the show, and you can call me crazy. I don't care. Call me crazy. Many people call me crazy. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little loony. I'm a little weird. I'm a weird. I'm a weirdo. Hell with it. My girl watching the show right now, like, yeah, hell yeah, is a weirdo. I believe in the barbershop gods. I believe if at the beginning of the day, the guy walks in and I might cut him a discount or whatever, and I keep to my thing. I want to charge him, and I do $15, $15, $15. And barbershop guys is going to send me a $40 client, brand new. Walking through that door, I'm going to put him around the cape around his neck, keeping my calm and cool and composure from the other 3 previous straight $15 no-tip haircuts that I just had. Next thing you know, I cut that person's hair. They give me $40. Like, yo, let me get your number, man. You do appointments? Boom. Another one, and another one. And it always seems to work out that way. It's crazy because I seem to make the same amount of money. I'm not going to say how much money I make, but I seem to make the same amount of money every week. I will start off Monday, great. Tuesday, great. Wednesday, I'm like, oh my God, this weekend's going to be crazy. I might hit a new number. No matter what, it always just ends up. Friday, not popping like that. Saturdays, and I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs with the ding face, like. But I make the same amount of money every week. You know, I do have one thing that I think barbers and hairstylists should do. Hairstylists, I don't know if you do. I do what I call timeshare. It doesn't make sense, but if you come in my chair every Friday at 3, it's more expensive.
Okay.
That's It's $30 minimum. And if you come in from 5 and up, I might charge $40 because I'm holding your spot.
Okay.
I hold your spot, I charge more.
Now if they don't come?
They don't come, if it's more than 2 or 3 times.
Triple the haircut next time they come?
I'll be like, I'll add $10. I'll add $10. That's any of my clients. If I call them, you get on the repeat offenders list. Now I tell them, boy, you're close to the repeat offenders list. And then it's a $10 surplus charge or whatever. Okay. Or, you know, I have one guy that I've been cutting probably about 8 years. It's $40, whether he comes or not. It's $40, and I love him, Billy. I love you, Billy. That's what his name when he comes in the shop, the whole shop, Billy. And and I feel like any barber who's watching the program, listening to the program, I feel like if you're giving someone the same spot every week, you need to charge more, because you're gonna have that one person come in and be like, yo, I need you to, I'm getting married 3 weeks from now. Can you get me in at Friday at 12 o'clock? You're going to be like, nah, I can't. Bro, it's 3 weeks from now. I cut someone every Friday at 12 o'clock. That client that doesn't hear you turning this person down, his spot is saved. That's why I charge more. Your spot's saved. It's secure.
So your appointment prices are more than your walk-in prices?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is that because it's based off of rent as opposed to commission?
It's based off of I'm holding that spot.
Okay.
I'm a hold the shop can be packed out. Everyone looking at me like, yo, Elon, man, you cutting? I got an appointment walking in. That person walks through that door, place is all packed, and he sits down. Now, hopefully, I can cut his hand. It's a good amount of time where I can maybe throw a walk-in in, because I'm not one of them guys that freaking, I don't do walk-ins. You're beneath me. No. I'm Miss Eli the Barber, ScissorSalute. I don't do walk-ins. It's beneath. No, I'm cutting. If I have time, that's it. Especially when you got your son on some, Dad, don't let that money go away.
Yeah,
You got your son over there like, you gotta cut that. Yeah, because he hears me talk. And you know, it will make a difference. If I want to put my son in agility and put him in all the, you know, we put him in agility, and I know wifey watching, okay, so like you put him in agility and bring him there and do everything else and run for the kid. No, I'm just playing. But if you're gonna do stuff like that with your kids, if you stay, or say you get to, like, I have someone come to my house and cut my grass, $30 a week.
Okay.
If I stay and cut one extra head at $20, that cutting the grass is covered for the month. Now, instead of me getting out there and cutting the grass and doing all that stuff and taking time out and then lawnmower breaks and then I gotta go get it fixed and all that other stuff, nah, it's getting done. My son wants to do something, my kids want to do some stuff. You stay, you cut one extra head, or come in early to cut extra head. Maybe that person that you turned down, which I've done before, I turned someone down and I went back and got them in the car like, yo, you know what? Come back. I'll cut your hair. You know, that technique's pretty good because they usually tip really,
Yeah.
they tip really good. You'd be like, yo, come in, you know what, I got you. Yo, good looks, man. Yo, man, I got something to go to tonight.
Not in Jersey City.
No?
Jersey City is like, a lot of profanity comes out from that car once you try to get them back.
Oh no, we get that too. We get the, you know,
Yeah.
we get that too. But again, you know, the shop that I work at, we do great work there, or we strive for it. And I mean, even sometimes the haircuts might not be that good, but we stick together. Diamond D the barber, I believe 2 weeks ago, cut some kid's hair, immaculate fade. I'm standing like 15 feet away, and I'm like, because he used to cut right next to me. I'm like, man, that haircut was butters. And the mom wants him to, like, it's an undercut, but she wants to, like, take this down to a 1 up here. He already done blended it from like a 2. It was like a 2 skin fade on the undercut. She wants him like really, really like take it up,
So
like
the haircut
almost
was done.
no fade. Yeah, and you know, I want to get rid of the naps. I was like, you want to get rid of the naps? You gotta brush his hair. Pick that hair out. But you know, we gotta back up. I feel like we gotta back up the barbers in the establishment, and at the same time, you also gotta know when it's wrong. You know, well, how do you deal with someone, an unsatisfied customer?
Unsatisfied customer is rare, and if it happens, it'll probably be a mom. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because if you send an adult, you know, 98% of the time they're satisfied. Kids, if they're moving, they get chipped up a little bit, yada yada yada. You know, the mom's like, blah, blah, blah. You know what? $10. In the book, when I was going to cosmetology school, they said as long as they pay, everything's gonna be okay.
Ooh,
So
it rhymes too, so it's got to be
course,
good.
Man, I got it from you. Come on.
It's got to make sense.
I got it from you. So yeah, as long as they pay, you know, the haircut got paid for. You know, try to make sure they come back.
Right.
It might be hard, but listen, your kid was moving a little bit here and there. As long as, you know what, next time, I'll give you the same price instead of the
Yeah.
whole, you know
Well,
what I'm saying?
it's funny you say that because Uncle Philly's,
Uh-huh.
the barbers in there, I got taught by 80 lead barbers. Some of them used to be like, oh, you know what? Sometimes you can let a 7.5 leave the shop. Let a 7.5.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, sometimes let that 8.
Yeah.
It's good to have 10s.
Yeah.
But sometimes let that 7.5 leave. And it, you know, it makes a lot of sense. But, you know, we're just over here having a nice hair discussion here. And I know you've been hearing me talk, putting in my opinions and stuff, but I like talking about the day-to-day events and past experiences at establishment, because I know if you're a barber and you're watching the program, you're like, man, we're not the old.
Right.
You guys go through that too. We're doing the same thing everyone else is doing. Again, go to these events. I feel like I'm with out-of-state co-workers because we live similar lives, spend a lot of hours in the shop. We're always late to events because we're too busy getting people ready to go to the events. Spend a lot of time away from our family, and I'm not the only one. Everyone else is watching the show like, me too. Eli, we got a lot in common. We're out-of-state co-workers. Chris, thank you so much for coming on to the show once again. I know you hit me up. I've been telling you email, and again, anytime you want to come back, email us.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you the orders.
Look at that cut.
Yeah, look at the cut, boy. He ready to go. He ready to go to med school. Cool.
Chris, before you get out of here, let me ask you one question. Being that you run the shop,
Yeah.
and pretty much telling the barbers kind of, what to do on a day-to-day basis, do you also give them like financial tips, being that you run the shop?
Financial tips as in?
Like, kind of like, I'm pretty sure you might have a barber or two that might have trouble saving money.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So what advice do you give like barbers that that's not on the mature side when it comes to finance?
So if a barber is not working, like trouble saving or not working?
Not saving.
Not saving?
Yeah,
Saving? That's hard. I feel like all your bills should be covered in the beginning of the week. Whatever it is, the total amount should be covered with your first week of the month. Now, between the 2nd to the 4th, you should be able to save at least 85% of that. That's where I go by. That's what I try to do. All my bills between a week and the midweek of the following week. That's where I try to finish all my bills. And then the rest, save, eat ramen for $1, and then.
Well, thank you so much, Chris, for coming on to the show. Before we let you go, please let everybody know how they could get in contact with you. And all your social media information that you'd like to share with us, please do so now. The stage is yours.
Yeah, you can find me at chris.xav. XAV is my middle name, Xavier.
That's why he changed it.
Yeah,
I would have just kept the X. Everything was really good. X, Xavier, fool, X, man, foul.
I changed it just because this is more professional.
All
Trying
right.
to keep it a little more clean.
So we got a video to go into? You got something to go into?
Yep. We're going to run Haven.
Oh, we're going to get into Haven the Groomer with the Groom Theory. Let's get into that video, and then we'll come right back here with Dante Financial, the creator of the BBA. And here we are back at the ScissorSalute. Let's scoot over though. Scoot.
Slide to the left.
There we go. Here we are with Dante Financial, the creator of the BBA. A lot of barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists, pretty much even tattoo artists are considering, probably thought about a union. Something that can back us up financially, just in case something happens, and also secure our future. Without further ado, Dante Financial,
Yes.
please take over.
Thanks, Eli. That word union scares a lot of people. They get union. They think scams. They think all the negative, any thoughts that come with union is just straight negative. That's the reason why we changed it. We want to get that thought out of people's heads, and this is not. It's a union, but it's not run like a union. You get the benefits like a union.
Right.
So that's why we changed it to BBA. So get people from thinking like, because last time I've been a victim of it. My old union, local 74, they got caught up in a Birdie Madoff scam. I lost a couple dollars, nothing crazy, but I know a guy that lost thousands.
Wow.
So that's why I want to kind of, escape from that. So, not think of, this is a scam, but look at this as you're securing your future. You could secure the bag right now. Eli and Chris was talking about, price and all that, but now that you're making the $40 off the haircut, the $30 off the haircuts, the $10 or $15, what are you doing with the money now? This is why BBA is created, to show you what to do with that money, to show you that you can have life insurance, retirement, health insurance, disability, and there's going to be other perks that come with it. But, we're not going to roll everything out just right now. But in the upcoming weeks, you will see the perks of BBA and you will get familiar. So if you see the hashtag BBA 5K, that's, we trying to get these 5,000 signatures. So we get this up and running next year so we can start enrolling people. So we can have people start putting money away for their retirement so people can have health insurance. And I know there's women that might have kids,
Right.
in this profession, whether it's a hairstylist, barber, tattoo artist, nails tech, anything in the beauty field. If there's a lot of times when they have babies,
Right.
that's it. They're not
They
getting
don't have
paid for.
maternity leave.
Yeah, it's kind of like we gotta hustle to the 9th month, or maybe the baby don't want to come out, so you gotta wait to the 10th month that they still hustling, still doing hair. But we just want to provide that security. And also, why this is also created too, because it's a known fact, especially barbers, do not save money. Don't save money. So
Money management is very poor.
there's no financial freedom because they slaves to the stores, department stores. They feel like every time they had that big Friday, that they got to go spend it, either at the club or they got to go to the local mom and pop sneaker store, or the Foot Locker, or they even, depending on that barber or hairstylist, they feel that they got to take that money to Louis Vuitton and Gucci. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. But if you're saving, if your poor money management skills don't add up to the spending, then it's like we have a problem. So this is what there's for. It's kind of so you could still spend the way you spend it, but at the same time save.
It's almost like what you're talking about is like coaching. It's almost like a coaching.
Coaching, even though
Coaching and a mentor. It's like, whoa, don't be so quick to spend it, save it.
Yes.
Right.
And I will say this, and I say this to everybody I speak to, this is not for everyone. This is you're gonna hear me say this to forever. This is not for everyone, because not everyone is built for this. Not everyone is built to save money right now.
Well, they don't understand the importance of it.
No, and it's gonna take time, and I'm cool with that. But this is for the people that pay taxes, that love
Well,
their
basically what you're saying, this is for the barbers, not for the people who cut hair. Barbers are career-minded in this profession.
Okay.
They're career-minded. Those are the responsible ones and might probably be the only ones that really even pay taxes. Are barbers, because they show up to work, they leave work, they're responsible, they take care of what needs to be done. Then you have people who cut hair, who claim to be professional in this profession, but guess what? They just cut hair. They show up late. They don't, just like you said, they're not taking anything serious. Not only that, they're just caught in within the time. They're content with what they have, and they're not trying to, get anything else. A true barber is someone that thinks career-minded and, paying taxes and has a license. Let's just go with that, a license. And it might not be for every barber, but I know one thing, definitely not going to be for those who cut hair, that just cut hair.
Yes, if you just cut hair, this is definitely not for you. If you don't pay your taxes, this is not for you. If you don't love your kids, this is not for you. If you don't love your future, this is not for you.
You say you don't love your kids.
Yeah, because Because people could say, I love my kids, but do you really love your kids? Do you love saying that I love my kids, or do you really love your kids? If you really love your kids, you're going to secure that future. You're going to make sure that, God forbid something happen to you, that they still good. You're not going to say, I'm not going to leave nothing to them. That doesn't make any sense, because you love them enough to make sure that they look good in front of everybody. Oh, they going to a birthday party. Oh, let me make sure. Let me spend $200-300 for this one-time outfit, just to go to a birthday party. For what? Just to say, people, oh yeah, your kid look nice. All right, put something old, and they still could look nice. You don't got to go out the way doing all the extra stuff. For what? Who you put in front on? When you look at it, when people that spend money on material stuff, they have low self-esteem. They want that attention. They want people to say, oh yeah, you look nice. Oh, you look fly. It's like they want that attention. But you look at the most successful people, it's the ones that don't want the attention. They're not worrying about spending money. They're worrying about saving money. That's what most financial free people do. They're not worrying about how they look. They worrying about how their bank account look. That's the most important thing, is worrying about making sure you have money for tomorrow, making sure you have a plan B. And with BBA, we give you that plan B. And also, we want to teach you more about, we want to teach you more about just growing your brand too. There's a lot of stuff that's going to come that's going to come out in due time. But I just really want to just stress the fact that this is really for people that really love what they do. Because I love hearing the stories from barbers, hairstylists telling me why they do this. And the more I hear about it, the more it motivates me to want to hurry up and get this off the ground, to make sure that they have that backup plan, God forbid something happen.
Right, because everybody else has it, really.
Yeah.
The medical field has it.
Yeah, they have it, but most jobs is just the bare minimum. The bare minimum. It's just like, all right, they get life insurance, but it's not enough life insurance. It's not no life insurance that could change their family for the next 20 years.
Yeah, like mine, when I was at my old job, I think it's your yearly salary.
Yeah, so
whatever. So that's it. So you just basically, they just give your family a year of whatever you were making the year that you passed away.
So imagine whatever that your salary was, that your family got to live off that for 20 years.
Right.
Like who could live off of, depending on if you making, not saying you, if you making $30,000 a year and you pass away and your family get $30,000, how can they survive off that for the next 20 years?
Right.
Like, it's just not, that people in the barber and hairstylists don't know about this. This is regular people that have regular jobs. They just have a little bit more, security and more comfort, because they know that in 20, 30 years, they can retire. They have a retirement plan. And it's not the best retirement plan, but they have
one.
Yeah. Now, what I want to do with this is just, being that this is such a rich industry, I just feel like I want people to not take a hiccup when they come retirement. I want to make sure that they could still kind of maintain that same lifestyle. But I will say this, for the people that this is mainly for the young people, well, not even mainly for the young people, the people that will benefit more, that's the people like yourself that's in school. The young barbers, barbers that make between $35,000 and $95,000 will benefit more than a barber that makes six figures. The reason why, because one, for a barber making six figures, like, this package is not tailored for a six-figure type of barber. You could use the health insurance or disability, them type of barbers, six-figure barbers, but really trying to maintain that same type of lifestyle that you're used to, it's not built for that. But what you can do if you're a six-figure barber, reach out to me, we sit down and come up with a plan to make sure that you still can maintain that six-figure lifestyle. But going back to the barbers that make $35,000, $95,000, this is more tailored for you. Because, because it's like the way we packaging the benefits, we want to focus on that, because when you look at it, there's a lot of barbers that fall within that 35 to 60, $95,000 range. There's not too many barbers or hairstylists that make six figures. There's a lot, but compared to that, so this is what we want to focus on. What's this? What's that bracket? Not saying nobody, we telling people no if you make a certain amount, but just know that the ones that fall into that category, it's gonna reap the benefits from that.
ScissorSalute to that.
And people, also, this is another thing. This industry, this is the only industry that you could really kind of pass down your business without a major college degree or business plan.
Right.
When you look at it, like Eli, I'm pretty sure if your son wants to cut hair and he become just as good as you, when it's time for you to retire, I'm pretty sure you would pass down your book of business to him.
Well, yeah. Well, it's funny you say that. I want my son to learn how to cut hair, so when he goes to college, he has some sort of income. But yes, I would have no problem, with trying to teach him and my daughter the ways. I actually tell them to really take advantage that they're starting and really learn hair, just not barbering, because there's so much more to it. Our profession has grown where if a barber knows how to do color and knows how to do some sort of enhancements, and now with hair, you can put wigs on your clients. You could also, there's many different services. You could take the zits, the BDBs off the back of the head now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You see iCut Pro is able to take the BDBs off the back of someone's, the little back, yeah. He's able to take that ingrown hairs or whatever.
The razor bumps.
December 4th. And that's a reminder, December 4th, iCut Pro will be here on the show. You're watching the ScissorSalute show. This is a live program for barbers and hairstylists to come down here and showcase. If you're watching right now, please press the share button. And if you would like to showcase with us, email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Please leave your contact info, and we'll get back to you in the order that we receive it. Right now, this is the financial segment. We have Dante Financial, the creator of the Barber Beauty Association, which is pushing for benefits for barbers and hairstylists, and at the same time helping you, life coach you. It's going to be almost like you're getting benefits, and it's also a life coaching situation where some people in our profession need the guidance and advice. Okay, if it's not guidance, he's going to give you financial advice, how you can really capitalize on the future as opposed to living for now and really being caught up with the Joneses. And in other words, we love that you have a great phone collection. You got the great Jordan collection. You got a great Gucci watch collection, but really, where is the money? You're making fun of the one barber who doesn't wear Gucci, might wear Levi's and got a little something gear, and maybe not driving the hottest car, but that person might be having a thicker bank account because he's thinking more of the future. Now, that is something the BBA is going to be offering, along with giving you advice on how to basically make better choices in life.
Yeah, on a financial, from a financial aspect, because it's just, man, you'd be surprised how many people, not gonna say just say barbers, people in the beauty profession that's just like, oh man, I'm horrible with saving. I'm horrible. All right, so we come up with a plan, then it's like the plan it's like a New Year's resolution. That's what it's like. Like with this, I need commitment from people that really wanna save and really want that security for their families, and not only families but for them. Because at the end of the day, do you really want to be working till you're 75, 80 years old? I don't want to. You like to retire and enjoy your money. So this is what this pretty much putting you in a position to retire at a good age, the right age, so you won't have have to pay any taxes on your retirement. That's another key. That's another key thing. When you at this moment, it's 59.5 to retire and have your money to be taxed.
And it's a 20% penalty, right? Is it 20%?
if you retire after, it all depends. It all depends. But right now, if you have let's say an IRA and you had it within the first 5 years, government's taking 33%. 401ks, they're taking 33%. Because those are pre-tax vehicles, and you taking the money out before the time you're supposed to. So as IRAs is a little different. But like I said, 401ks, when people say, oh, I have a 401k, all right, cool, good luck to you. Because, you know, a lot of people don't know that the president, Trump, is about to start tapping into those 401ks, 403bs, IRAs, annuities. You know, America's in a hole. Where are they going to get the money from? Oh, retirement plans. Like, there are different. I know y'all probably like, oh, some people might be getting scared, but you don't necessarily. Oh, you don't have to put your money into one of those type of vehicles. Also, with BBA, we're gonna offer the tax-free vehicles. No matter what, it's tax-free. That's just what we're gonna offer. We're gonna cover all the bases. Like, even though everything's gonna be conservative, but even though Trump might try to tap into the retirement plans, we're gonna have other retirement plans. That's the case he do want to try and tap into that he won't touch.
Oh, so you're going to have backup to the backup just in case something act up.
Yeah, man, listen, I'm a conservative guy. I want to treat your money, like it's my money, conservative. I don't take pretty risky, I don't do risky shit. I don't do risky shit.
What?
I don't do, sorry, out there, but just being real. This is everything dealing with BBA is pretty much 99.9 risk-free. Everything is a backup plan, like Eli said, to a backup plan to a backup plan.
Well, that's good. You're basically reassuring that a lot of thought goes into this, the BBA. A lot of thought is going to be going to this. It's not something that's going to be winging it. It's definitely not going to be something that's going to be winged. A lot of thought will be put into this process the same way that we use that if you can't trust the barber, then who can you trust? It's probably going to be the same type of way that the BBA is going to be ran. Is there anything else that you're covering right now that you want to cover?
I just want to tell people, just want to give a scissor salute to everyone that has been signing, reposting. Want to give a huge scissor salute to the good fellas at the lineup, CBS, Barbershop in Queens.
Dale.
Scissor salute, because they played a great role into the numbers we have so far and with the promotion of the BBA. So scissor salute to them. And also, if I'm not mistaken, they have a brunch/networking event December 17th at.
We got that flyer for them? Dale, you got to send us that flyer.
Yeah, so if you're in New York City on December 17th, I advise you to go to the networking event.
It's a day party, right?
It's a day party / networking event, and it's a good way to end the year. If you're in the beauty industry and you in the tri-state, I advise you go there. I will be there myself, networking, having some good food there, and also being there to help with the barber love. I'm all about giving back and I'm all about love. And this is another reason why BBA is so important, because this is being built with love, passion. I don't know about blood, but definitely a lot of sweat and no tears yet, but a lot of passion, a lot of love. Ask me about the blood and the tears next year. But right now it's just a passion.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So Dante, thank you so much. Before we let you go, please let everybody know how they can get in contact with you and know your social media information that you'd like to share with us. Please do so now. The stage is yours.
All right. Instagram, Dante_financial, DONTAY_FINANCIAL. Facebook, Dante Stevenson. Once again, if you have any questions, reach out to me, DM me, and scissor salute.
Salute. So, is Rich mic'd up? What about Chris? Chris, give us a mic check.
Hello.
Give us a mic check, Chris.
Hello, hello. Mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, Chris, before we get in the interview with Rich, you wanted to go over the pricing. Is there something with the pricing?
Yeah.
A couple questions that you wanted to ask.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so me and Rich, we were talking about this for the whole shop, basically. After Christmas, we were trying to go up to 25 basic haircut and then 30 with beard. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel now I'm going to take some advice from some of the elder barbers that I've seen. Number one, you don't have to wait for the new year to make a price change. If you want to wait a little bit and give everyone the time,
just raised it last year too.
A good time to readjust to it, that's great. Number two, are you changing the environment? Are you making upgrades on the environment too?
We did over the last, I'd say 6 to 8 months. We changed the whole shop, renovated the whole thing.
Okay, so absolutely, make the adjustment. Make the adjustment. Because we just went over, there's the price for the haircut, and then we add for different services. There's nothing wrong with adding for different services, especially if people can't understand that the beard is adding on a whole extra 15 minutes, 20 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, it's a whole nother project.
It's exactly a whole other project. So I feel like, yes, if you want to change the price, go ahead. But at the same time, you got to let your team know, the people in your place of business, we're going to change the price. We have to change the attitude. We have to be on the same level. We can't sit here and expect to charge $25 and we still act in the same bummy way.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Of course.
So I feel like there's nothing wrong with adjusting your price. But if you're going to adjust the price, you have to adjust the, number one, change the atmosphere, some upgrades, and try to get everybody on the same page. Okay. So if you're watching the ScissorSalute show right now, thank you so much, and please press the share button. I'm going to keep on saying that. Rich, the gentleman who's sitting in a chair, showcased first. We'd like to ScissorSalute his model, who took a break from studies. He's a med student, took breaks from his studies to come here and get his hair cut, and Rich was able to showcase. Now we're going to conduct an interview with Rich. He's out here from New Flavor Cuts, Jersey City, New Jersey, and he's getting cut by the manager, owner of New Flavor Cuts, Chris, which was so happy for him coming such a long way. Rich, please let everybody know how you got started cutting hair, and when did you know that this is going to be your career? What day was it?
Well, I was cutting in the house. I was cutting my own hair at first, wanting a haircut, my hair growing too fast, not being able to afford a haircut every week. I started cutting my own hair. And then I was getting haircuts by my friend in the basement, and he gave me his old clippers, and after he gave me his old clippers, I never went back to him. I just was cutting my own hair. And I was posting little pictures here and there on Instagram, and Chris reached out to me. He said he had an open chair at his barbershop, so whenever I'm ready, you know what I mean, I can go over there. And I was working retail at the time in the city, and they were cutting hours, so I was like, all right, let me try this out. And then picked up the clippers, went at it, was coming to work, just working, and then it just skyrocketed from there.
Okay, next question that I got, because I forgot to ask Chris this earlier. Chris, how did it feel cutting Raheem from Juice? I seen that you cut his hair.
That was crazy. I think that's the closest thing I'll ever get to Tupac.
I'll let you know one thing. I would have been in there. I would have done, me and my boy Ivan the Barber One. We could have done the whole movie Juice word for word.
I could too, man. I would have been
word for word.
I want to be cute.
Well, so, and then let's get back to Rich. Rich, I see your work is crisp. You're well-rounded barber, which is great.
Appreciate it.
But if, you had your choice to showcase your best skills, what type of haircut would you like to do and why?
I say the skin fade, just because it grows back the best. It takes the longest to grow. And when I give a skin fade, I like to go like skin. Like you won't feel any hair.
A la lata.
No matter which way you're gonna brush the grain, you're not gonna feel anything. So it really makes
so
the
you
face
coming
stand
you
out.
coming with just the razor, or you using the foil shaver as well?
I like using the foil first because you're coming against the grain, and then I'll touch it up with the razor. I'll go down with it because at the bottom of the neck, the hair's going the opposite direction. So I hit all that and go against it with the razor, get it real close. And I had a lot of my customers. They'll get a skin face somewhere else, and they'll be like, it just wasn't the same because I make sure I don't leave any hair behind. I'm really
Anal.
Yeah, I'm really getting all
Well,
everything.
there's nothing wrong with perfection because I know a client will pretty much like that.
Yeah.
Not missing a grain of hair. Lord knows I'll cut someone's hair and I'll stop them right from there walking out the door. I'll stop them and fix what needs to be fixed when I see them walking outside of the shop. Now, do you guys go cut for cut at the shop, or do you guys charge for each other's haircuts? How you guys do that? You go cut for cut, like I'll cut your hair and you cut my hair? Or you saying, yo, give me $50, hell with that?
No, it wouldn't be cut for cut. It'd be like, if you want a haircut, I'll give him a haircut. It's just...
I have my barber that cuts me every Saturday. I need my haircut every Saturday. And we're at the shop until like 11:30 just so we can get our haircuts on a Saturday night. So on Saturday nights while everybody's going out, I'm just getting a haircut. So on my day off on Sunday, I'm looking
Fresh.
good. Yeah. I go out on Sunday.
Oh, so you do the day thing.
Yeah, I cut his hair. He cuts mine every Saturday. Chris, he'll get a haircut once a month.
All right, so I can see that. I can see that with Chris because Chris is young, but now he's filling in some big boy shoes.
Yeah, he has a lot. He has a lot on his plate right now.
Got a lot on his plate, and at the same time, he's got to make sure that the traffic is going through the shop, and everybody's able to cut hair. He's dealing with, people showing up late, people wanting to leave early. A lot of complaints. Now, Rich, cutting hair is great. Being in the shop. Do you have any goals to take your show on the road, maybe compete or do any type of education in the future?
Yeah, I'm definitely planning to compete. I mean, I started working maybe like 2.5 years ago, and I'm still, kind of getting used to everything. So, I mean, I think I could cut good hair, but my time, I got to get better with my time. So 45 minutes in a battle, that's a lot of pressure for me, especially if you're doing a skin fade, you got to do a skin fade and a beard and all this stuff. So I need a little more than 45 minutes. So,
that's what we was talking about, learning. That's what we was talking about earlier, learning the different techniques. Because different techniques you'll be able to take off 2 minutes, 3 minutes here, skip, clip, or buzzer over comb, different type of approaches.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
Learning the different techniques and combinations that put together. But it's great that you're able to recognize that, and that you want to continue to learn and maybe take the show on the road and compete.
Yeah, definitely.
Competition is really not for everybody, but for those, it's funny I say competition is not for everybody, but yet in every barbershop there's some sort of competition going on in there all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Whether it's a barber going at it with a client or clients going at it with clients, or barber versus barber, there's always some sort of competition. I don't know how many times we went outside and someone did a foot race. You guys have foot races at your shop? 'Cause we have foot races at our shop.
No, they actually fight at our shop.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo.
I seen that on World Star.
I think that was my uncle's shop.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was at Dave's.
Yeah.
I seen that on World Star, and he knew it was coming too.
Yeah.
He put his face in front of the camera. But you know what? You can't. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's someone watching like, no, Eli, I can't believe you said that. Okay, well, it happens.
Yeah.
Those late Friday nights.
A barbershop is a place for people to get together. And at first, it was designed for you to talk about topics that we don't like to even talk about now.
Yeah.
We don't want religion being discussed or politics being discussed, but it used to be a place where people went there to discuss about that stuff. Nowadays, people are discussing about a football team, and then that's it, and then someone takes it personal. I kid you not, I've seen people fight over someone saying that Big L was not a good rapper. I am dead. I wish. And if you have to put, that's my word on mom. That's my word on mommy. That's my word on my Timberland boots. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Over Big L.
Yeah.
I mean, and then
That's the only thing I'm afraid of.
They got the blows. They got the blows going.
I want to fight him.
And then the video games. We had to stop the video games because the video games have turned to blows.
Oh,
You know?
Yeah, I mean, most barbershops, they're always in the hood, so.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Not everything is gonna be hunky dory.
Yeah.
I pretty much, I can't stand when there's a barbershop talking about another barbershop because, they're not professional. We're professional, and we're doing this. It's okay. You're professional, but your haircuts is trash. You know what I'm saying? Haircuts is trash. Haircuts is trash. What? And don't think just because we conduct our way, or we can conduct that we don't have professionals coming in there, that we don't have New York City cops, Suffolk County cops, fire departments, lawyers, nurses. You know what a nurse is?
yes, I know what a nurse.
A male nurse. Just found that out.
Did you just call him a nurse?
A nurse.
Yeah.
Man, they still a nurse.
That's a male nurse.
I thought that's a man purse.
Yeah.
Nah, nurse. These are there's one dude come in my chair and he got like 2 or 3 of his friends. They all male nurses. These some good looking dudes too, man. They
we need them.
they chilling. They chilling. They hit the gym. They body fat is low. They doing it.
Their body fat is low.
No, because you know what it is. You know what it is though. You got like people who we live the fit life. So they talking. They be up in there talking about their BMIs all the time. That's how I even know about this stuff because the clients coming in. Well, BMI. What is that? That's the body fat count, whatever it is.
Right.
So. They're coming in there talking about, I might have got that wrong. I think BMI might have been the blood pressure or whatever, but
no,
they're coming in talking about their body fat. And he told me he a male nurse, whatever. I'd like to congratulate him because he just finished up his first year of being a nurse. And I understand you get into that nursing, what? Oh, thanks,
Right.
body mass index. So I was right.
I couldn't think of it.
I'd like to
thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, LA. I'd like to salute him because he just completed his first year, and I understand it's very difficult right there. So, Chris, I see the strategy you're going over right now. You took off the front of it, the hair.
Yeah.
Let us know why you're doing that, and the benefits of it, and the technique that you just used. Because I know pretty people watching the show right now. I don't know about the comments, but they have to be asking and want to know why.
Why? I think
Preference.
all my haircuts, I try to give them a box shape, to be honest. So if that means fading out the front, then I'm going to fade out the front too. Plus, I'm going to trim the top with scissors so it lay down better, but he likes his boxy, so trying to keep the box shape.
Flat top.
Okay, yeah, so you definitely giving him that Asian flat top thing going on right there. Definitely. Now, I'm watching the program on the phone, and if you're watching the ScissorSalute show right now, please press the share. Oh, ScissorSalute to Slaker Vargas, ScissorSalute Eleni Yasmi. Please press the share button. And while I'm on here, I'm going to go through the comments. So we got a ScissorSalute from Slaker Vargas, Jesse That Cut, Luis Fuentes, Mike Vasquez, Rhonda, Jairo Negron. That's a Latino name right there. Jairo Negron. It sounds like Jairo. You definitely don't want to mess with this dude.
His name?
Jairo Negron.
How do you spell it? Jairo.
That's Jairo. You definitely don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, he has a nice.
That definitely sounds like,
He's
mira, Jairo, va a venir aquí. Yeah, so salute to Jairo Negron, Xavier Giles, Jennifer Seats. Thank you. Salute to Anthony Peacock tuning in right there. And the whole Peacock family, man. Salute. Noble Vices. Albie, you already. Salute.
You already.
And look, someone wants us to mention that IG. That's Ronell Wilson. His IG handle is FAYETYEVILL_barber. My man, Ronell. Let's switch it up, baby. You gotta switch up that name, man. Fayetteville Barber. What is it?
It's Fayetteville.
Fayetteville.
Fayette.
Oh man, come on, Ronell. We gotta switch it up, man.
You
Let's
have
just
to
make
give him one. You give everybody else a name. You have to give him one. Think of something.
That Barber Ronell.
Hey.
The Barber Ronell.
Salute to that.
And Tyler, salute to Jersey City. We can't use whatever you just wanted to say because we don't say that here at the ScissorSalute show. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Okay. But yeah, Ronell, I'm sorry, man. I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm like, is that Alpha, Beta, Kappa, Beta? So we're seeing Chris right now hit the box on him. Yeah, he boxed out. So now you what, Rich, you like to spike your hair? What style you like to do on top?
No,
what you doing
we just let it lay down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you really getting it flat.
Yeah.
So you really getting it boxed out. You like, give me the box.
Yeah.
You rock with the box.
People
So
come into
you
the
guys
shop like, let me
charge-
get the rich.
So you guys asking about pricing right now. If you're in the chat room right now, let us know what you think about prices for services. So I'll give you right now, if someone's getting a haircut and they want their eyebrows done, you know, are you charging extra for the eyebrow service? I know I do. So, Rich, are you charging extra for the eyebrow service, or you feel like it's part of the haircut?
If I'm giving a full haircut and you asking for your eyebrows, I won't charge you for the eyebrows. It should be though. At least a couple extra dollars, you know what I mean?
Well, let me ask you a question. If you go to McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
And you put an order in for food, and then you ask them to supersize it, don't they charge you more?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't wanna raise the prices on my customers too much because we just raised it last Christmas, so.
It's not about raising the price for the cut. It's about charging for different services.
Yeah.
That's also like you doing a haircut and they're saying, oh, you know what, hit me with some Beijing, and you just being like it's part of the haircut.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, I know you don't want to raise the prices. You got to know your value. You don't want to cut yourself short, especially in this profession. Because, Rich, I'm going to tell you right now, clients will come and go. Clients will come and go. I've had clients that I've cut for over 15 years, and they're gone.
Yeah.
And they're gone.
Yeah.
Whether they're in the barber's chair next to me or at the barbershop up the block, or they just move.
Yeah.
But don't cut yourself short and know your value. Once again, you're watching the ScissorSalute Show. If you're watching right now, please press the share button. We definitely like to thank everybody who's watching, and we're asking everybody to press that share button to let everybody know that there's a show out there for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists as well. If you'd like to showcase with us, you can email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Please leave all your contact information, and we'll get back to you in the order that the email is received. Okay, Rynell says, in the Ville, we are getting $15.25 for full service. Sanford said, extra $5 to raise any eyebrows. I don't charge to knock them down with clippers. So here we go. We're already seeing different opinions. My opinion, at different prices. Sorry about that. Different prices. My opinion is don't sell yourself short doing what you're doing. Rich in the chair, he's being interviewed. We don't usually do interviews like this, but it seems to be working out pretty good because we're up to 89 views right now. Yeah. I'm really liking that. So press the share freaking button if you're watching right now. So Rich is a barber. He's been doing it for 2 years, I believe. 2 years, correct?
Yeah, like a little over 2 years.
A little bit over 2 years. I'm letting you know, Rich, don't be scared. They love you. They love your haircuts. They're going to stay.
Yeah.
And anybody should realize it, especially if you're providing that A1 service. Again, there's nothing wrong with increasing the price of doing what you're doing, but you got to come with that A1 service.
Yeah, for sure.
What changes are you making? Don't keep everything the same and change the price on the haircut. That makes no sense.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not just with our barbershop. Like, if we have another barbershop down the block charging $15 and we're charging $30, you know what I mean? Like, everyone in the area kind of has to be on the same page for everything to really work out. You know what I mean?
I understand that. There was, we just mentioned Dale the Barber from Corona Plus Barbershop in Queens. They actually had an owners meeting where they try to get the owners in their area to all work together because the barbershops are so tight. Yeah. I mean, right across, Dale used to own the barbershop right across the street. So you had the barbershop on one side and another barbershop right across the street. I can't make this up.
Nah, it's true though.
That's how it is with us.
I can't make this up.
No, but he owned the shop.
So it's totally different. Like, I guess it is totally different. You want to raise the prices and people up the block and so. But I'll tell you this much: I'm not concerned what up the block is charging.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned with the celebrity barber coming into the barbershop cutting hair next to me. I'm not concerned with a female barber that looks really good coming in there cutting hair next to me because I'm in full control of what type of money I'm going to be making.
Yeah.
Whether when I show up there, do what I'm supposed to do, and being responsible. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are watching the show right now agree with me, but you have to know your value. And it's just like we know. Yeah. New Year's is on the way. A lot of posters going to be like, yo, starting January 1st, with changing the price. Hey, bruh, tomorrow you want to change the price? Do it.
Yeah.
If you feel like, you know what, that's not in your blood and you want to give everybody some time, so be it.
Yeah.
Give them to January 1st. At the same time, that person might leave your chair, go up the block, get Zeke, and be right back in your chair like, yo, Rich, man, I'm so sorry. Tearing and stuff, too.
Yeah.
Yo, Rich, my bad, man. Yo, Chris, ain't no one hit the box like that. Just the box, son. So, I definitely don't think you should sell yourself short.
Yeah.
No, and let me add to that. I just feel, with cost of living going up, why can't the prices go up?
Oh, no, you're absolutely,
But
absolutely right on that.
But you'd be surprised, a lot of barbers, they're not confident to ask for that extra $5 or $10.
Yeah.
The landlord, he had no shame saying, yo, rent going up $300 this year.
Yeah.
With no problem. He look in your face, probably eating some fried chicken, smacking on, rent going up. What you gonna do about it? You gonna pay your leave?
No, I just feel like Chris and Rich, they're young, and I can sit here and talk till I'm blue in the face. I don't know exactly what's going on over there at their establishment.
Yeah.
But my advice, and I feel like the way Chris has asked me questions, and Rich was right along to hear what I had to say about it. You could check Chris's haircuts. You could check Rich's haircuts. They take it serious. Their post that they do, they took the time out. They spend their money. They invested their money on a nice camera for their post. So you could see that's separating. And I know people like, Eli, what does that have to do with it? It shows that they're making an effort to promote themselves better, and they are willing to learn different ways. They're coachable.
And we take what we do seriously?
Yes, you're taking it serious. They took the drive out here from Jersey City to come here on the show. Chris himself has flown to Miami to compete in exotics. He's flown to Texas, I believe.
LA.
To compete in exotics because he wanted that trophy so bad. That's what I'm talking about. So if you want to increase your price, by all means do so. But it comes with a warning. Number one, not everyone's going to like the price, so you got to be willing to lose a couple people. Number two, you can't increase the price and keep the same environment.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to sit there and put Mozart on in the shop. But it wouldn't hurt to everyone be a little bit more professional, have a little bit more respect, especially with women and children coming in the shop.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So wait a minute, you charge me $25 in this stuff and I still got to hear this foul mouth barber talk crazy and have him coming in here smelling like loud?
Yeah.
And now you want to charge me $25?
Got about that structure in the shop. That's
Yeah,
what come down
might want to charge it up. Yeah, might want to change it up. Okay, so we're going to take this walk over. Don't mind me.
All right.
I'm walking over here to the stage. Definitely like to thank everybody who's watching the show. Again, we're up to 91 views. Please press the share button. Yo, Chris, they loving the haircut, man, because everybody is watching this right now, and the views is going up. They're watching you right now. We're up to 95 views. So if you're watching the show right now, please press the share button. You're watching the ScissorSalute show. This is a live program for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists. And if you'd like to come down here and showcase with us, you can email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. We have Chris from New Flavor Cuts in Jersey City showcasing right now. Rich the barber is the barber in the chair. He showcased earlier. We're conducting an interview with him. We'd like to ScissorSalute Vec. She just left. She's the co-host of the show. We just did a financial segment with Dante Financial, the creator of the BBA, the Barber and Beauty Association, which is helping the profession gain some benefits, at the same time develop a financial future. You can reach him at DONTAY_FINANCIAL, Dante Financial, on Instagram. And you could also follow New Flavor Cuts on Instagram. Make sure you follow Chris. That's him showcasing right there. CHRIS.XAV, formerly known as Yo Chris.
Keep going now.
What about the other Chris? He's still there?
No IG Chris?
No IG Chris?
Yeah, he's there.
I just saw him like 2 weeks ago when I was.
I gave him that name, No IG Chris, because he had no IG. And there
he
was a
made
lot
an
of
IG.
Chris's. And Rich Dot, the barber. We definitely like to salute Rich and the model. What's your model's name that was here?
His name is Phil.
We'd like to salute Phil, who took time out of his studies. He's in med school. So hopefully he might be the first doctor that was ever here on the show getting a haircut.
Yes,
that is big right there. But he left here fresh to death, Rich. I tell you this much, boy. He left here sharper than a knife. Yeah, he did.
And he was studying too while he was getting cut.
Oh, here we go. Sanford says, I wait until July for price changes usually. Usually when the local government passes the fiscal year budgets, I give their employees raises. I think it could be justified. Try to get that $1 per minute. Scissor salute to that. $1 per minute. I understand that, and that's some great right there, Sanford. Scissor salute to that. I'm gonna give you the like. I'm gonna give you the thumbs up on that right there, and the thumbs up on Ronell. And Ronell, hit me up. Hit us up, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com, so we can talk about your IG name. That definitely got me all low. I don't know what's going on right there, and I'd like to apologize to that town that I couldn't pronounce, but that's the name of his IGs, all based off his town. And definitely like to thank everybody that is watching the show. This is, I feel like, where the show should be, like 90-something views, 100 and something views. This is where we started off with the Scissor Salute show. We worked here hard 4 years and still going. We appreciate all the viewers that are watching right now. Definitely, you know, what more can I say? And again, if you would like to showcase with us, email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. I don't know the exact time. We're going to, actually, I do know them. All right, so thank you so much for watching the show. This is the Scissor Salute show. Like to showcase with us, email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. If you like house music, please stay here tuned in to StrongIsland.tv. This is the quickest growing TV station on Facebook, StrongIsland.tv. Scissor Salute, and thank you for tuning in.
Hashtag BBA 5K.
Thank you. I heard you say 10 seconds. That was good?
BBA. You want to extra 10? Oh,